All right, let's just jump right into it, because we are talking about the biggest question on every single Shorts creator's mind right now. You know the feeling. You woke up one morning, you checked your analytics, and boom, a flat line. Well, today we're going to figure out exactly what happened, and more importantly, how you can fix it, starting now.
So let's get one thing straight right off the bat. If your views suddenly just fell off a cliff, listen to me, it's not you. You're not alone, and you probably didn't do anything wrong. This wasn't some kind of punishment or a shadow ban. This was a massive, tectonic shift in the platform itself.
So, the million-dollar question, right? What in the world actually happened on that date? What switch did YouTube flip that caused so many channels, good channels, to watch their reach just evaporate overnight? Let's get into it.
We're calling it the December 17th flatline. And it's the perfect description, isn't it? It was this sudden, widespread event where shorts that should have gotten thousands, maybe even millions of views, were suddenly fighting just to get past 100. One day you're viral, the next, you're practically invisible.
And this is what so many of you started seeing. Your videos get stuck in this brutal 0 to 100 view purgatory, and it didn't matter how good the content was, the algorithm just wasn't even giving them a chance. And I need to be really clear about this. This wasn't just a string of bad luck.
And this is the key. You have to understand this part. This was not a glitch. YouTube didn't break something. They completely rebuilt it. This was a deliberate, calculated move to a much, much stricter system. And knowing how that new system works is the first step to beating it.
Okay, so to really get what's different now, we got to take a quick look at how things used to work. It all centers around a model that YouTube has used for a while called explore and exploit.
So this model is actually pretty simple. You upload a short, and YouTube tests it out on a small group of people, your seed audience. That's the explored phase. If that small group loves it, then bam, the algorithm goes into the exploit phase and pushes it out to everybody. Now, that part is still true. What changed is who gets to enter the explore phase to begin with.
Think of it like this. Before December 17th, the system was like a club with a really friendly bouncer. Pretty much every short got a chance to go inside and show its stuff to a test audience. But now, that friendly bouncer is gone. He's been replaced by this new, super strict pre-filter. It's an algorithmic guard that stands at the door, looks at your short, and decides if it even has the potential to be a hit. It's no longer innocent until proven guilty. Now, it's guilty until proven exception. So, if the algorithm is judging our shorts at the door, what's it looking for? What's the secret password? Well, the game has new rules, which means there's a totally new scorecard for what success looks like in those first few critical moments.
Meet the new king of metrics, viewed versus swiped away, or VVSA. This is your first impression score, and it is everything now. When your short appears in the feed, it's a brutal, split-second choice for the viewer. Do I keep watching, or do I swipe? That percentage is the #1 signal YouTube now uses to decide if your short is worth anyone's time.
And these aren't guesses, folks. The data's in, and these are the new gold standards. You're looking at a VSAW ratio of over 70%. That means out of 10 people, at least 7 have to not swipe away. Your completion rate needs to be over 85%, and your replay rate over 20. Hitting these numbers is how you prove to the algorithm that your short delivers that instant satisfaction it's looking for.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's a tough new reality. But I'm not here to just give you bad news. Now we get to the good stuff, the solution. How do we build shorts that can survive this new world? Here is your 4-step recovery plan.
We're going to focus on 4 absolutely critical things. We're going to perfect the hook. We're going to find the new optimal length for our videos. We're going to engineer the perfect loop, and we're going to make our message crystal clear. Let's break them down.
First up, your hook. And I mean your first 2 seconds. The algorithm makes its choice instantly, so you have 0 time to waste. Kill the slow intros. Get rid of the logos. You need to start with a bold question, a shocking visual, something that stops the scroll cold. The viewer needs to know exactly what they're getting and why they should care, literally, in the blink of an eye. All right, step 2 might be a little hard to swallow, but the data does not lie. We have to talk about length. If you want to hit that insane 85% completion rate, you've got to be shorter. The new sweet spot, the new magic number, is between 5 and 9 seconds. I know, it sounds impossibly short, but a super tight, high-impact video in that range is far more likely to get watched all the way through and replayed.
And that leads us right into step 3, where we get a little clever. Loop engineering. This isn't just about making a video replayable.
It's about designing it so the end flows so perfectly back into the beginning that people watch it 2 or 3 times before they even realize it. That's a massive, massive signal to the algorithm that your content is sticky and satisfying.
So as we start to put all these pieces together, the killer hook, the short length, the perfect loop, you can see it's pointing to something much bigger than just a few tactical changes. This is about a fundamental mindset shift for creating content on YouTube.
And if you remember only one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this. The old algorithm cared about engagement, likes, comments, shares. The new algorithm cares about one thing above all else, genuine viewer satisfaction. It's asking a different question. Not did they react to it, but did they feel good after watching it? Was their time respected? Answering yes to that is the whole game.
Hey, don't just take it from me. This philosophy comes straight from the top. YouTube's own CEO, Neil Mohan, said it himself. The platform is about you, the creator, connecting with people authentically. The algorithm is just getting smarter at finding those authentic, satisfying moments and showing them to more people.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one simple question to guide your entire strategy from here on out. When you sit down to make your next short, don't just ask if it's catchy. Ask yourself, is this built for a swipe or is it built for satisfaction? Because in this brand new era of YouTube, one of those gets you ignored and the other gets you seen.